How many times has the Bible been revised and why has it been revised? To be completely honest, there is no way to know. The Bible, as we know it, is a collection of books that were written over centuries, about 500 years for the Old Testament and another 200 or so years for the New Testament. The Bible was compiled by men who picked and chose among the manuscripts available to them, probably several hundred, and selected the ones that they thought should be included in the Bible. And that agreement was hardly unanimous. Looking to the Old Testament, even the major religions can't agree on how many books should be included. The Jews have 24 books, the Protestants 39, the Catholics 46, and the Eastern Orthodox have 51. Which one is correct? Turning to the New Testament. The scholar John Mill, no apparent relation of the philosopher John Stuart Mill, published a Greek New Testament in 1707 that showed 30,000 different available readings from only 100 manuscripts at his disposal. He was accused of trying to destroy Christianity by pointing out the truth. We now have over 57,000 different manuscripts available, and contemporary scholars believe there are between 300,000 and 400,000 different versions of the New Testament. That is more different versions of the New Testament than there are words in it. Since we don't have any original documents, or copies of the copies, etc., we have no idea which of these 400,000 variations is the perfect one. Bart Ehrman's discussion of the problem of knowing what the Bible did originally say. Frankly, it boggles the mind that someone could imagine that if 400,000 different versions have come down to us, that there could be one perfect version. But it's important to recognize that we don't have the original texts. We don't even have copies of the originals. What we have are copies of copies of copies of copies of. You get the idea. And every time a copy was made, there was an opportunity for copyist errors to creep in, especially since in many cases the copyist didn't speak the language they were copying. Worse yet, it provided the copyist with an opportunity to amend the text to agree with their own personal orthodoxy. Two of the more obvious changes. Everyone is familiar with the story of Jesus and the adulteress, let he who is without sin. Cute story with an important moral. Only problem is that story isn't found in any version of the Bible before the 12th century. In the oldest Bibles in our possession, the Gospel according to Mark ends with 16:8. Everything after that, 16:9 and 20, was added at a later date, probably to make it agree with Matthew. And then we come to translation errors. There are plenty. One of the better known refers to a camel passing through the eye of a needle. The words for camel and rope are similar, and it appears that at some state the translator confused the two. One that has caused much debate is the prophecy found at Isaiah 7 verse 14, which says the Messiah will be born of an Alma, a Hebrew word that means young woman, and not all young women are virgins. However, when the text was translated to Greek, the translator used the word parthenos, which means virgin. Not exactly the same thing. We hope you find this content informative, and thanks for watching. Please press the like and subscribe button for more content. We really appreciate it.